Hi, I'm Dr. Neneman with Neneman Chiropractic Clinic, and thanks for joining us again in another week in our video blog series. The other day I was talking with a patient and she had mentioned how she went out running and afterwards her back started hurting and she started getting pain going down the back of her left leg. And she said, you know, I knew right away what my problem was. I didn't stretch out before I ran, so I was really tight, and as soon as I started running, you know, I started getting this pain. So that brings me to the topic today, just the basic topic of stretching. I think most people understand that it's an important thing to do, but most people take it for granted and just don't take the time to do it. So I just want to talk about how important it is to stretch. So many patients, I tell them, you know, start stretching every day, and they're amazed when they actually commit to it and they stretch every day. They're amazed at how much better they feel. You know, it's no substitute for the adjustment. You know, you still need adjusted, but patients notice that they feel looser, longer. They notice when they get adjusted and they stretch every day, it seems like they don't need to adjust it as often. It makes a huge difference. Because really when you look at the body, you know, look at the quadriceps, you know, the front of your thighs. The quadriceps attach up to your pelvis. You know, there's the quadriceps, there's the hip flexors that attach to your pelvis. You know, on the back of your thighs, you have the hamstrings, which attach to the back of the pelvis. You know, all your leg muscles attach up to your pelvis. So if you have a tight hamstring or a tight quadricep or a tight hip flexor, that's going to create an abnormal amount of torque on the pelvis, which can cause pelvic unleveling. You know, which can lead to one leg being longer than the other, one leg being short, one leg being long. You know, which is one of the almost every patient that has a lower back complaint. You know, not only do they maybe have a lumbar subluxation, but they have a pelvic subluxation as well. So again, stretching can make a world of difference. You know, it is a hard thing to really commit to every day, but if you do, it is going to make a difference. You know, not only stretching, you know, stretching the front and the back. A lot of people get concerned with stretching their back. You need to stretch the front as well. Those hip flexors play a role. Most people sit at a desk. You know, sitting at a desk all day in the seated position, it shortens your hip flexors. So over time, they actually shorten in length, they get tighter, and that can create a lot of pelvic and lower back problems. You know, I could go on all day about different parts to stretch, but in general, you need to start stretching. It's going to make a difference. So if you have any other questions on specific stretches, you can always email me or talk to me when you come in here for your appointment. But again, this is something you need to think about. It's going to make a difference in the way you feel. So thanks for joining us again another week in our video blog series. We'll come right back here next week with something new for you. Have a great rest of the week.